Hi there, I'm Wobberfox and we're going to talk about World of Warcraft BfA Battle for Azeroth. I'm going to keep it nice and succinct here as much as I can. I've got to head off very soon, so I'm going to give this as much effort as Blizzard has given in answering community questions for BfA, which is very little. So I'm just going to summarize and keep it concise. Right, so just to let you know, I started in Kata. I never played Vanilla, I never played TBC, I never played RAF. So this is how we're going to go, just to let you know. So, I'll start you with one little story. I've got a second one later, but one little story. Imagine this. I set the scene for you. Set the scene. Winter, 2011, 2012 maybe, depending. About the same year, yeah. It's cold, frosty, snowing outside. You have woken up at 6 AM. You load up your PC. You think, what game should I play today? Maybe I should play KOTOR again. It's a great game. Oh, or should I play an MMO? Wow, yes. All my friends should be online. It's the weekend, yes. So you play WoW all day, all night. Go down for lunch. Your mom complains about you for staying in too much and not going outside. It's fine. WoW is better. I want to spend the time in a virtual world full of my friends. We enjoy it. We have a jolly old time. It's great. It's fantastic. I enjoyed it. But WoW these days doesn't feel like that. I don't wake up on a cold winter's morning, although it's not very cold where I live anymore, but I don't wake up feeling that desire to play, to log on, to waste away my weekend with my best friends in another land, somewhere far, far away, on my PC, which is very close by. But beside the point, it doesn't feel the same. And I was wondering why. I thought, maybe I've changed, You know, yes, I have changed. I've lost some hair, then shaved the rest off because it looks silly if I kept half hair. So, that's changed. I'm more impatient, I'd admit, than I used to be. But I'm generally the same person. I enjoy MMOs, I enjoy the genre. I want to play an MMO. I've been trying to find an MMO for years that I want to stick to for years. And the one I've generally done this with is World of Warcraft. Always coming back to World of Warcraft, even though I've tried and played some of the other ones. And don't get me wrong, World of Warcraft is great. But I have been playing other MMOs recently, just testing them out, seeing if I want to play some of the others. And there again, that's a sign that something is not right. I've been playing Final Fantasy 14, ESO and Guild Wars 2 alongside WoW. I've actually got free subscriptions for games running out at the moment. One of which is about to expire, which is Final Fantasy 14, and I'm not going to be playing that. And I'm not going to be playing ESO or Guild Wars 2 either. I am going to be playing WoW until my game time expires. And when I say playing, I mean not logging out at all. Because something has changed. What the fuck is that? Oh, that's my phone. Okay, don't interrupt. But then you're wondering what the video said. It's the only game to play, man. Yeah. Well, yeah, it is the only game to play. Because out of all the other games, it's the best one. It really is the best one. Like, WoW is here. And all the other MMOs just beneath it. WoW has the biggest, widest net. It casts it so far around, trying to catch as many people. So it has a little bit of everything in it, whereas some of the other MMOs don't have everything, at least not as strong a base as WoW does. WoW has a strong PvP base, it's got a strong PvE base, both in different types of content, not just like, you know, it's got arenas, it's got battlegrounds, it's got ranked for PvP, it's got raids, it's got islands. Oh yeah, islands, war fronts. Again, not so great. We'll talk about those in a minute. So we got islands, war fronts, we've got you know, raids, we got dungeons, we got Mythic Plus. That's a great addition, and we've got world content as well. But we'll talk about those in a second. I don't want to do a review of other games. I just want to do a quick comparison. So I'd say World of Warcraft is up here, and all the others trickle down beneath. They just don't meet the same high standard. WoW is one of the best looking games. It's one of the most vibrant games. It's got huge amount of customization, it's got huge history, it's got so much stuff to do. unlike the others. So this is why WoW is really the only MMO out there, especially if you're a casual player and you don't know any better. play WoW, you're gonna have great fun for half a year until you realize that you're better than that. And this is what we're talking about here. So this comes to the second part of the video. This is the second half of the title as well. Got a second story here. My friend, real life friend. He would log on Discord or Steam or Facebook or whatever you're using at that time, and just send me a message, even if I'm online, just send me a message every day, almost every day. I would say, dude man, yeah, dude, mage, yeah, mage or rogue? Which one? Which one? Mage or rogue? Which one? And he did that every single day. Every single day, he would say mage or rogue. He would tell me mage or rogue every single time. And it was always related to WoW. This is where it started. This question started in WoW. Because we never knew what class we were going to play. And this only started recently when we were trying out different classes and different playstyles. But I haven't heard him say this or ask this in a long time. He hasn't mentioned mage or rogue in a long time. It became an in-joke. We were saying it so much that even his girlfriend was getting annoyed. And even my ex-girlfriend at the time knew about it as well. You know, she was like, mage or rogue? Is he asking you that again? Seriously? What the hell? Alright. So this was what he was asking me every single time. Mage or rogue, man? And yeah, we would joke. We would joke about things. Oh yeah, you should do mage. Oh no, do warrior instead, man. That sort of thing. But the reason he asked me that question, the reason I thought about this question a lot. So I like to have ults, I like to have other characters, because we cared about the game. We cared about creating that one character, the singular character that would define you in the game. We really cared about creating that identity. We don't RP, but we want to have this character that we can refer to. This is our character, it's the main character that I play. The others are alts. This is a single one, and we couldn't decide on one because they had so many great classes, so many different things to play. WoW was a gold mine for this sort of thing. It was fantastic. And he hasn't said this in a long time. I was thinking about, when was the last time he asked me this? And I thought about it. He hadn't asked me this question for a long time. He hasn't asked me this question since BfA, really. He hasn't asked me that after about a month into BfA. He played mage for a bit. Played mage for a bit. Got bored of mage. Played rogue for a bit. Got bored of rogue. I haven't seen him in line for about 2 months, maybe 3 months. I stopped logging on after I finished the heroic raid. We finished. That's what guild aimed for. We didn't aim for mythic, we aimed for heroic. We finished heroic, did that a few times and stopped logging in. I logged in a few times occasionally, that's it. I haven't played WoW in months. No, nor is he. He hasn't asked me that question since. It's because he doesn't care. I don't care. We don't care about WoW. And this is the problem. WoW is the best that we have for an MMO. It's the best one. But it's best by default. It's best because it has the most. Not because it's the best, it has the most. That's the problem. That's a sad thing. It's because it's the best. But the best is actually down here. We have this space here. Something better. We don't have anything there. We don't have an MMO that fills this empty space in the air. We have other MMOs beneath it, maybe even equal to WoW, potentially, in your opinion, maybe, but I'd say below WoW. I'd say WoW is the epitome of MMOs at the moment, and still is, even though it's not perfect. And the others right now, so we have this big space, and the market down here is saturated, and we don't have anything else. And what every single player, I guarantee, every single person there is waiting for the next big thing, the thing that fills up this space here, somewhere an MMO that beats WoW, which I don't think is so hard. It's just that corporations and so on get in the way, but it's not hard to do. We're waiting for the next best thing. At the moment, you've got to play an MMO. WoW is really your main and your only option to play. But it doesn't mean you should. It doesn't mean you should play. Just because it's your option to play, your only option, doesn't mean you should. And very quick, we'll quickly run through a few points. I don't want to spend any more time on this really. I'll get to the point and end this. Why is WoW not great? Mythics, Mythic pluses in terms of dungeons. Boring, repetitive content, recycled. There's no new paths, no new things. It's the same thing over and over again. Affixes that make you fight trash, garbage, useless trash. I never fear a boss in BfA Mythic pluses. I never fear bosses because the bosses are the easy part. Even with the affixes relating to the bosses, they are still fairly easy compared to the trash, the bullshit trash that you have to wade through so much just to get to a boss. The bosses should be the thing that threatens you, that scares you, that you might think you fail on, but it's always the trash. It's generally always the trash. The trash should not be the bosses of the dungeon or the instance. It's just boring, repetitive. You wait for a lot of shit to get very little rewards. Then we have islands. Absolute bullshit. Got bored after the first 3 I ever did and just did them as the bare minimum when my guild required me to get my Azerite level up. That's it. Warfronts, that's the one. Warfronts. No better than islands. Boring, you can AFK, rewards are boring. It's just a wasted opportunity of what could have been, what our imaginations ran wild with. It's gone. It's just gone. Then we have world content. Yes, world content. No. Boring. World quest, I was bored before I even hit revered with all of them. I have exalted, yes. I pushed through so hard. I was done with it way before I hit exalted. It was just so dull. All the same things, repeating. No exploration. It's just horrid to play. World is beautifully shallow. It's a beautiful world. It's so shallow. It's so boring. It's just waste of space, really. And I'm okay, fine. Raids, great. I agree. Raids are good. Titan Forging kills it. My Paladin, all gear 340, but it has a 385 belt. My main character, my Demon Hunter, which I didn't even mean to main. I did it from Mage Tower, which was fantastic. It was a high, going down to a BfA as low, let's say. So I have my Demon Hunter. She hasn't got a single Titan Forge piece, even though she did every single all gear heroic and normal raid every single week until we killed Gahoon a few times. I was all there almost every single time. I think I missed a few times because I was on holiday, but I was there pretty much all the time. I didn't get a single Titan Forge piece. I got Warforged, yes, and I think I got 1 or 2 in Titan Forge in normal mode, but it didn't really matter by the time you're doing heroic. But I didn't get any heroic Titan Forges. Many rolls wasted, nothing, no gear, nothing. I didn't earn anything extra. And that was the problem, because even if I got a Warforged, someone else would feel sad because they didn't get anything at all, or they got a normal one. That's the thing, you get a piece of loot, but you don't feel great about it because you could always get better. It's not Titan Forged, no! It's Warforged. You could do better. Come back next week, yes. Come back next week. Participation, Blizzard wants our participation. Yes, that's the problem. I didn't want to participate anymore by that point. I only did it for my guild. We had Kill Gahoon anymore. We do that is just to gear people up. I geared up, got my 370 overall, and I was done there. I did not care for more. Titan Forging does not appeal to me. I do not have this gambler's addiction. It's just done. I was done with it. If you want Titan Forged, good luck. The problem with Titan Forging, it makes you unhappy. It makes the winner unhappy and it makes the loser unhappy too. Even more so because he didn't get anything and you might have got Titan Forged. You feel great if you got Titan Forged, but if you got Warforged and he didn't get anything, then you both feel shit, even though you got a piece of gear. It's just wasted. They didn't need to do that. There's better ways to implement raids. So even the best content they have, which I think is raids, that has been sullied. It has been corrupted and tainted by this whole idea of RNG and mobile game style interactions. So here we are. Oh, PvP. Bullshit. It's great fun. Enjoyed some arenas, but it's bullshit. Why? Because in PvP, you have one track, one reward track, not like Guild Wars 2 where you have many different reward tracks to choose from to get different stuff. No, you have one track. I already had a weapon that's better than the weapon they gave me. I did not want to continue. I did not want to continue because I don't know what's going to be after that. Why is there no vendor? Why is there nothing I can choose to buy what I need rather than be on your predetermined, your destined track? finish up. This is why World of Warcraft, everything they have a wide net. They're the best MMO out there, but it's almost everything. They have almost everything, but like the least of each feature. It has the least of everything. So it has everything, but the least of each. Mythic dungeons, great, boring. So it's like the least effort they could have put in for those. Islands, the least effort they could put in to make those, because so boring. Warfronts, the same. Warfront's potential is the least what it could have been. It was the worst case scenario. It could have been so much better. It could have been PvP. It could have been constant open world where we could be fighting each other. It was just an instance. That was PvE and it was really easy. Raids, the easiest, the least amount of effort potentially put into the loot system. Oh yeah, instead of making new things, instead of making class sets, cool stuff, you know, tier sets and things like that. Now we're gonna scrap all that. We're just gonna have Titan Forging. They're gonna keep playing, you know, they're gonna keep playing. They're gonna come back. Always, they're always gonna come back. Now, so we're left with just a couple more things. PvP, again, it's the least amount of effort. It's just one track, there's no vendor, nothing. You've taken away player agency. You've taken away their ability to do things themselves in favor of strict progression. That might be great for a casual player who doesn't give a shit about your game. Not great for people who've invested hundreds and thousands of hours, as I myself have over the years. This is why I came to a decision that in my mind was already made a couple of months back, and I finally decided to make a video. I've got a couple minutes left, and that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to delete my WoW account and delete all my characters that I've had for years, including my original character that I made back in Kata. And because at the end of the day, because it's your only option for an MMO, a good MMO that does everything, it doesn't mean you should be playing. It doesn't mean you should be spending your time. There's loads of new games coming out. Maybe some are good, maybe some are bad. We got Anthem, questionable. We got Doom. Cannot wait. Doom. Doom. Oh, I can't wait for that one. And then we have other games like, you know, Kingdom Hearts 3 and other fun stuff, and we're just waiting for that next big MMO. That's what, yeah. So what I'm going to do now is just going to delete my characters. Here we are. So these are my characters. We're going to delete all of them very quickly. So let's change to my other realm first. We'll go to Argent Dawn. 5 characters there. I thought we only had 3. We are going to delete all of them. Bristleshade, my first ever DK. I believe we're going to delete you. Deleting character. Well, it's taking a while. Well, it's taking some time. Wow, that took ages to delete. We're just going to speed up that. Hopefully not all of them take that long. Let's go delete. Okay, so that's my first ever paladin. Nice. Yep, my original Wobberfox character, delete. Loombearer, my character that used to hold all my items for a long time, before everything was in little tabs and so on, so we're going to delete him. This is before you could collect items. There we are, delete. And this is my first ever character that I ever made in World of Warcraft, so this is back in Kata, and he is deleted. Okay, oh no, I don't want to make a new character. No. So we change back to Ravenhold. There we are. So we're back to Ravenhold. Come on. Quickly. Here we are. So we'll start with the least important characters of one of my only Horde characters, but I did do one. Delete. Oh, this is one of those ones that's going to take a while. Okay, great, so that's done. My Shaman, which I almost never played, it was one of those free boosts for pre-ordering, so that's why I'm gonna delete you, never even played you. Barimoth, my main rogue back in Mr. Pandaria, so I actually spent a lot of time on this character, one of my mains back in the day. Delete! My main in Warlords of Draenor, so one of my main characters. And we're also gonna delete. Delete. What else do we have? Battle Fox. This was going to be my Legion main, which before I took a break in Legion and started a rogue, so delete. This is my rogue that I mained throughout all of Legion, apart from the monk, which I started with and then switched to rogue. He's one of my favorite characters, troll character, monk, not monk, panda rogue. And we delete as well. So this is one of my achievement hunters one, something I used to spend a lot of time on. My warrior, which was I believe a boost as well, so delete him. So these two are the ones I was going to level throughout BfA, and we're gonna delete. It's got mail, Jesus. Alright, we'll delete afterwards. So do you have mail? No, you don't have mail, so let's go in very quickly, get rid of the mail. Okay. Oh, for fuck's sake. Delete. My Death Knight, we are going to. My Gnome Death Knight, we're going to delete. My Paladin, which I was going to use as my main throughout BfA, is going to delete. And here we are, my final character. What the hell happened there? Yes, so we're going to delete my main character throughout all of BfA so far, and we're going to delete her as well, so she's done. I know you can undelete characters, but at the end of the day, yeah, it's over. So yeah, we delete, we're going to uninstall the game as well. And yeah, back. We're going to go back, and then we're going to quit. Uninstall. Yes. Yes, uninstall. Yes. There we are. That's Blizzard. That's World of Warcraft uninstalled. We're going to change the wallpaper as well. And there we are. We're done. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.